And now we're recording, so anything you say can and will be used against you.
Everyone share yet? And can yet? This, I'm going to let you guys know now, this week is self-defense week, so we're going to be focusing on a lot of self-defense style striking. We're going to do a lot of punches today. I don't think we do them enough. It's not something that we build naturally the way that we do kicks, which we do so much that it's a little bit easier to just not think and do. So we're going to go over a little bit of that today, having proper technique so we are aware of how it works and how we can help make ourselves better. And then we're going to focus a lot. I know it's a little hard to do actual self-defense at home, especially with social distancing and partner-wise and whatnot. So we're going to go over some of the concepts that make your Hapkido self-defense really, really strong. Okay? But first things first, let's warm up. Let's have everyone please do 10 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, 2 times. Ready? I'm watching because I want to see who does the strongest jumping jacks. The instructor Tracy's going to look for the strongest push-ups. And go.
It's going to be you, Will? Let's see it. Oh, Arbor's flying. Nice.
Oh, good job, Lucian.
Dawson, are those your best jumping jacks?
Good, Will. Maybe we can spotlight someone who's got really awesome jumping jacks, Senior Instructor Tracy.
All right, next round.
Let's see. Who's going to have the best jumping jacks? Oh, good job, Lucian.
Who's got strong push-ups? Oh, wait, we can't see
Oh, look at those push-ups. That's awesome. Okay.
Only 2 sets, Juliet. Only 2.
Only two.
You can work out after class.
I like how enthusiastic she is. Awesome. So now I believe I gave you guys this balance drill last week, but last week I had you guys do a balance drill where you pick one leg up, that hand, you go down, you touch your toes and come back. We're going to do 10 each leg. I think that this is a really good time to not only be working out and practicing Taekwondo self-defense and technique, but to really, we can build things like balance and control a little bit more. So you're going to do 10 of those each leg and begin.
Nice. Oh, man. This
Oh.
is... Come on, Lucian. You got it. Juliet, let me see it. Very good. Mrs. Dirks, love that you're taking your time. That's how I would do it, too.
Both legs. You guys can do it. Nice,
Juliet. That was it.
Harder.
Dawson, 1 foot. You got this. Show me how strong you are, Dawson. Let's see it. Nice. Brandon's getting the hang of it. Will, are you holding on to something? No holding on to whatever the phone's balanced on, okay? That's called cheating. Juliet, helping you? Dawson, you got this. Show me how tough you are. Come on. Right back up. Perseverance warrior. There he is. He's the man.
Oh.
Nice job.
I like how straight you're standing, Dawson. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's pretty hard, right? I know it's like I have to practice more.
Is the same side?
So whichever leg comes, no, opposite.
It's a little bit harder.
So Master Edwards used to have these boasters, which were like half a bouncy ball, and the bottom's like a circle. And I used to stand on those and have to do it with a weight in my hands. Oh, that was really hard. So if this ends up being really easy for you, add a weight or stand on something like a pillow to make it a little bit harder to balance. So that way you can challenge yourselves. And then you guys can have like really good control for all of your kicks and all of your moves. Then we'll end up looking like all those people who can kick in forms and do all those weird things, and it'll be super cool. Awesome. Great, and let's everyone please share yet. And can yet. Jumbi. We're gonna step this leg back, sparring stance, go, A, From here, we're not going to do it like sparring where we're protecting our body. We're going to do it in the sense of self-defense now. So most people realistically who don't know martial arts, the first thing that they think of is to use their arms. Yes? So, and our arms are pretty high up. They're not by our legs. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our backhand by your cheek, the other one right under your nose in front of your face here. So we're protecting our face. You want to keep your chin down just a little bit so that your eyes are right over your fists. Awesome. Great. So from here today, we're going to go over a couple of punches and a couple different concepts to go with them. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a jab. A jab is a front hand, so whichever foot's in front, that's the hand you're punching, okay? To make sure we don't hurt ourselves and get the most out of our punch, what we want to do is we want to lean our body forward, straighten our arm out, and when it gets past 90 degrees, flip it straight out, okay? So we're going to try that nice and slow 3 times. So nice and slow, start to straighten it out, and at that last second, flip, and then come back. And same thing again, straighten it out nice and slow. Last second, flip, and come back. One more time, straighten it out nice and slow. Last minute flip, and then come back. Now the idea here is to not bring our elbow out, okay? We want to keep it in nice and tight so our fist stays over our elbow the whole time. The other thing that's going to make us stronger when we do it and still protect ourselves is as my hand comes out, I bring my shoulder to protect my face. So if I'm here, as my hand comes out and I flip, my shoulder comes up to protect my face. Yes? So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 jabs on this side. And as we go through, we're going to hold it out here, make sure your shoulder's up, and then come back. Does that make sense? Awesome. Hands up. 10 jabs by my count. Ready? And hana. And hold it out, check, and then come back. Dual. And set.
Nice arbor. Keep the elbow in.
And net. And das it. Yos it.
Dawson, same hand each time. Other one.
Elga.
Nice, Brandon. That was really good.
Yodul. Nice and strong. Up. Yule. Good, and switch your feet. We're going to do 3 of those 1, 2, really nice and slow, and flips. And then what we're going to go through is we're going to go through and do them a little bit fast. You guys are doing a great job. Juliet, your punches are looking really strong. Keep it up. Yes, you're like mini Wonder Woman. Ready? And hana. Nice and slow, and flip. And come back.
Nice.
And dual. Nice and slow, and flip. And come back. Good. And one more. Set. Nice. Good job. Brandon, you're looking awesome, sir. So now we're going to do 10, making sure that as we do them, our elbow stays in, and then our shoulder comes up at that last second to protect our face. So make sure you hold after you punch to make sure your shoulder is up. See, Instructor Tracy, can you find one person who keeps their hands up the whole time and one person who brings their shoulder up nice and strong?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? And hana.
Nice punch, Julia.
Dual.
Nice, Lucian. That was great.
Front hand, Mr. Dawson. Set. Net.
Dawson, which one's in front? Which one's in front? Which foot should
Toss it. Use it. Look up.
Julia, show me how strong
You
you
do.
You got this. You got this. Come on.
Up.
Arbor
Hands
here.
up more, Will. Higher, higher, higher. Protect your face. And one more, Yule. Good. And switch your feet. So, we'll put it this way. When we're sparring with our fists and not with our legs, our jab is a faster move than our backhand, but it's not as strong. So it's really good for being quick, but it's not our powerful punch. Our powerful punch is our backhand, our cross, okay? with our cross, we have the ability to really drive our hip forward as we're punching. Yes? Same thing applies, elbow underneath, and then after you straighten out, flip at that last second. So here, boom, driving our hip. Your belt should move when you're doing this. And hands should stay up in front of your face the whole time. Yes?
Well, she's talking about you.
Good. Hands up. So we're going to do the same thing now with our back hands. Ready? And hana. And back. Good.
Awesome.
Make sure those hands are up in front of your face, Mr. Will. I can see you. Good. And dual. Hello, Mr. Vigil. And
Hello, ma'am.
set. And net. Das it. Yosit.
Nice, Mrs.
Ilgap.
That was great, Juliet.
Yadul.
Dawson,
Up.
show me your eyes. I want to see your eyes. Is that you,
Dual.
Dawson? You can go stronger. Come on.
Good, and switch your feet. Same thing on the other side. Drive it so much that we can hear your snap through the camera. Yes? Your arms aren't going to be as strong as your legs. So you have to add your core to make them stronger. We can't just go like this. There's going to be no power. Punch it out nice and strong so you can hear the snap. Hi, Adia. Hi, Aditi. We're doing some punches. Hands up. Awesome. So we're driving our backhand for our cross punch. Ready? And hana. And dual.
Nice.
And set.
Harbor's
Oh,
yours.
that was much better, Mr. Will. Net. Das it.
Hard as you can, Juliet. Let me see it as hard as you can.
Yosit.
That was it.
Ilga.
Brandon, you can go fast.
Yodul.
Dawson, I know I've seen you hit it harder before. I've seen you hit your brother harder before.
Uh-oh. Up. One more. And you. Good. And switch your feet. Go. Hey. Awesome. So we'll set, like I said, in fist sparring, there is the idea of having a 1 and a 2. So basically like a combination, like we have a kicking combination. A 1 would be your front hand, a 2 would be your back hands. So what a lot of people do, almost like our kicking combinations, is they'll fake or they'll throw a fast or short kick, and then they'll drive their next kick in and really hit their opponent. So from here, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do a jab and then throw across nice and strong, making sure our hands come back up to our face, yes, and they stay nice and tight. Yes, tight fist. Your hand should be really sweaty. My hands are super sweaty right now. Yes? Awesome. And senior instructor Tracy's watching still to see who keeps their hands up protecting their face the whole time and who's got really, really, really strong punches.
Yes, ma'am.
So ready, Mr. Will? When your hand's up, we can get started. Oh, there we go. Awesome job. You guys look super strong from here. 1, 2 by my count. And now 1, 2, and then come back. Good. Dual.
Dawson, that was better. I think you can hit harder still.
Set. Good, Brandon. Net. Toss it.
Well, elbows in. Well, elbows in. Glue them to your ribs. Yes, there.
Yosit.
Nice, Mr. Vigil. Those were awesome punches.
Ilga. Mrs. Dirks, you look super strong. Keep it up. Yodul. Up. Yule. And switch your feet.
Dawson, that was fast.
Oh, your arms are going to be so tired by the end of this class. Your hands so sweaty by the end of this class. Keep it up. Same thing on the other side. Jab, cross, a 1, 2. 1, 2. And hana. Dual. Set. Net.
Will, that was good. Hit it harder, though. Hit that cross harder. You can do it.
Toss it.
That was better.
Nice, Lucian. Make it even stronger. Yosit. Ilga. Yodul.
Or the other one first, the front one.
Up. And one more Yule. Good. And switch your feet. So from here, we're going to do one more punch. This last punch is a hook. When we think of a hook, and I know if any of you have watched superhero movies or crazy action movies, they always go like this. That's absolutely not what we want to do. We want to keep it tight just like we do all of our other kicks. So when we do it, we want to think the same idea as a jab. Whichever leg's in front, that's the hand we're using. Our arm comes out, and when it passes that 90-degree mark before we flip, instead of flipping it straight here, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our hip and flip our elbow and our arm into the side. So here, as it straightens, and then flip over. Okay? I was telling the other class, there are many different ways, and people always ask, should my hands be like this? Should my hands be like this? We're going to imagine that whoever we're facing does not know Taekwondo or martial arts in general. So their reaction to any of this would be to go like this, to move backwards. So what we're going to do in that scenario is we're going to turn our hands sideways like this, okay? The idea being, if my fist is, I don't know if you guys can see it, if my fist is like this and I'm turning and I'm going across into someone, if they move back, I don't have to worry about hitting with my last two knuckles by accident. If I'm here and they move back, I might hit those two knuckles and that really hurts. So we're going to turn our fist like this when we come across. So hands up, sparring stance. We're going to do that hook. So hand comes out and then flips over at that last second, okay? And the one more thing, while I'm watching everyone try to figure it out, is we don't want to go all the way over like this. Realistically, we're not going to move someone's head that far. So you want to make a little short pop and then back, okay? Just like that, Mrs. Dirks. That was awesome. Okay, hook by my counts. And hana. Across and back. Good. Dual. Not all the way around. Out and back. Yes. And set. Pop.
Dawson, follow along, please and thank you.
Net.
Yeah, you're definitely
Nice, Will. Now turn your hip more. Dawson. Keep it even tighter, Miss Juliet. It looks strong. Yo sit. Pop. Look up. Yo dual. Ah. One more Yule. Good, and switch your feet. So remember, we're bringing our hands straight first and then flipping it over. Here and then flip. Yes? And we don't want to come here and go all the way around. Just a little bit. Ready? Same thing on the other side now. And hana. And dual.
Arbor, that was really good. Keep your eyes forward.
And set.
Nice.
And net. Dawson.
Very good. Dawson, that was better.
Turn that hip, Mr. Will. Yo sit.
Brandon, faster. That was good. Faster, though. Yeah. That was
Ilga. Yo dual.
Keep going. You got this, Juliet. You got it.
Ah. One more Yule. Good. And borrow. So one of my recommendations, and this is something you guys can do if you have a mirror or you can even videotape yourselves, look at how you're punching and where you're punching, okay? If you're punching all the way across and you're looking at yourself and you can see that, then you can fix it. If you're punching and your elbow's coming out or you're turning a hand over too much or you're punching in the wrong angle, this way you can see and you guys can fix yourself. These are all things that we can easily do at home, okay? I have a mirror in my room and literally sometimes when I have time in the morning, if I finish all of my forms, what I'll do is I'll stand there and I'll just practice going 1, 2, and bringing it over, building that proper muscle memory so that way it's usable. The things are only usable if we do them really strong. We practice a lot, and this isn't done as often as our kicks, so I recommend you do it as much on your own as you can, okay? One of the things that I would like to go over now is more towards your specific self-defense. It's a little hard to do self-defense for people who do not have partners that kind of know what they're doing or do martial arts. So what we're going to do is we're going to break it down as a group and we're gonna go over how to do a proper balance break, okay? Because if you do a proper balance break, in most cases, you don't even have to worry about defending yourself. But if you get to a proper balance break, there's a lot more you're capable of also doing, okay? So I wanna make that really strong first, because I see a lot of people, they'll be here, someone will grab their wrist, and they'll go, and that's not really going to be very helpful. Okay, so we're gonna go over proper balance break, but first, I don't think your arms are tired enough because I see people still using them. So you guys are going to do 20 shoulder taps. You're gonna go down into push-up position from here, and you're gonna go across, tapping your shoulder 20 times. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That was really fast. Wow. 20's not that many.
Good job, Juliet. Keep it up. You look so strong.
Nice.
Awesome. Are we tired yet? Maybe I should make them do some handstands next. They don't look very tired, Senior Instructor Tracy. Awesome. So from here, we're going to go into June B. Okay? We're going to imagine someone's grabbing this hand. So what you're going to do is you're going to take that hand, you're going to bring it palm up, elbow in. Okay? This is called an anchor. Okay? Our arm, like I was saying before, is not going to be as strong as our leg. So if we anchor it, if we bring it close to the rest of our body, that's going to give us more control. We want palm up because it's going to manipulate their wrist. If they're grabbing here, it's going to turn their hand over like this. I got to get close. You guys can't see me. If someone's grabbing my hand here, right? Someone grabs my wrist. This is going to make it harder for them to hold on. It's going to make it more uncomfortable. Okay? So what you're going to do is palm up, elbow in. Okay? Awesome. Let me see. Good. Palm up, elbow in. Then what you're going to do is you're going to step that leg back at an angle. Okay? You don't want to go straight back. If we go straight back, they're going to go straight into us. If we go at an angle, that's going to give us more ability to control it and not have them fall into us as much. So from here, elbow in, your legs are going to step back at an angle into a good back stance. Good, let's go back. Okay? I want us to get rid of the idea of yanking our arm. Okay? Everyone put your arm out and pull it in like you do for push and pull when we're punching. Put your hand out. Let's do 10. Let's do 10 middle punches. Go into your best horse stance. Let's do 10 middle punches. Pull your hand in as hard as you can. 10 times and go. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. See how we pull our arm back? When we're doing bounce breaks, we don't want to yank our arm. Our arm is not as strong as the rest of our body. It's not going to help. Okay? Especially if they're bigger or stronger than us. So we want to manipulate them by elbow in with our palm up and stepping back, keeping this attached to our body and driving our hip. Okay? So we're going to put this palm up, elbow in, and we're going to step back 5 times at an angle into your best back stance by my count. Ready? And hana. And back. And then elbow in, palm up, dual. And back. Elbow in, palm up.
Dawson, backhand.
Set. And back. Whichever hand is being tucked in, that foot steps back. Hand in, palm up, net. And back. Hand up, elbow in, that's it. And back. Good, now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Palm up, elbow in, stepping that leg back at an angle. Ready? And hana.
Nice, Juliet.
And back.
Lucian, elbow in first. Don't move your arm at all. Just your legs.
And dual. And back.
Lucian, just move your foot.
Set. And back.
Better.
Net. And back. One more. Toss it. And back.
Nice, Will.
So now that we have that idea, there's one more little piece I would like to give you before we move on to our next thing, okay? When we're doing a balance break, right, it's supposed to break their balance, break their control, which is why we use our whole body. but if they're coming forward, we don't want them to bump into us, yes? So we're gonna basically wave hi to the camera. Elbow in, palm up. As we step back, your other hand's gonna come out. So if someone falls into you, you can keep them from bumping into you or getting too close, okay? So we're gonna do 5 more on each side, this time adding that almost like a high five or a palm strike, okay? So Junbi, elbow in, palm up, right? Good. And Hana. And back.
Will, did you yawn? You gotta yawn.
And dual. And back. Set. And back.
Nice, Juliet.
Net. And back. One more. Toss it.
That was good.
And back. And now same thing on the other side. Elbow in, palm up. Elbow in, palm up. Ready? And Hana. And back.
Make sure you're aiming face level.
Dual.
Nice, Brandon.
Back. Straighten your arm out all the way. Set. Good, Will.
Hit hard.
Nice, Austin. Net. Nice, Vigils. Looking strong. They're also completely in sync, which was really cool.
It's awesome.
And one more. Toss it. Good. And borrow. Awesome, Chirette. And Kunyet. One of the great things, and we're going to spend a lot of time doing this throughout all of our classes, one of the great things that we have are forms, and our forms give us access to all of these blocks and all of these stances. So what we're going to do in almost every class, and we're going to do it today, is we're going to break off into 2 groups, either with Senior Instructor Tracy or myself, and we're going to practice a little bit of our form, which is going to help us make our stances and our blocks really strong to use for our self-defense. Okay? Senior Instructor Tracy, you got that all set up?
Yep, I'm going to give you the blue belts because there's only 2 of them. So Arbor and Dawson, you're going to have to hit something on the screen.
Ooh, I get blue belts this time.
Okay, so the way I've been doing forms is breaking them off into sections. 1, because it's always good to practice the repetition of doing the same thing over and over. But 2, it's way easier to follow along for a direction than it is for the whole thing. So we're going to practice that first section. And I was just working with the green belts. And obviously as purple belts, you're a little bit more advanced. It's easier for you to do things, but we're gonna focus on setting our hands for the knife hand blocks behind us. So before we even do the actual form, everyone Junbi. Everyone should have enough room to do a knife hand middle block or low block in front of them. Everyone set your hands right behind you, directly behind you. Ready? And step forward with this foot, knife hand low block. And now from here, is it the, raise your hand if you think you set over your back leg. Raise your hand if you think you set over your front leg. Okay, if your hand's up, then you're correct. You're gonna set over your front leg. Okay, so you're gonna set behind and go down. Ready? Hana. Behind, down. Nice, and take a little hop back. Ready? Dual. Behind, down. Nice, and you should do it as you step. So it's not 1, 2, it's 1, 2. Does everyone see that? Ready? And net. 1, 2. Nice, Brandon. And a little hop back. Net. 1, 2. And now we're going to go middle. So everyone, see it? Everyone has the right foot. You're going to set same idea, but this hand's a little bit lower. It's by your ribs. And then you come around and down. So this hand is doing a chop in front of you. Does everyone see that? And you're blocking down on top of someone's punch. Ready? So everyone back to here. And set the hands behind you. Hana. Behind and down. Nice, Juliet. And we're doing middle, so like you're coming down on top of the punch. And take a little step back. Ready? Dual. Behind, down. And a little hop back. Set. Behind, down. Nice. And one more. Lucian, that was very good. Net. Behind, down. Nice, Will. And one more, Julia, over the front leg. Over your front leg. Ready? And toss it. Over the front leg and down. Yes, Julia. Very good. And everyone borrow. So now we're going to do that side-to-side motion. We're not going to worry about the first move at all, actually. That'll be the next time. But we're going to focus on setting our hands. So everyone, Junbi. And this is going to be the last minute. Ready? So set your hands. Turn. Hana. Nice. Ready? Brandon, focus, sir. Going this way. And so make sure you set it behind you over the front leg. Brandon, just switch your feet and hands. Ready? Dual. Behind, down. Nice. And step back, knife hand low block. Or nope, that's the hip block. I lied. It's kind of like a low block. And to knife hand. Step forward, punch. Nice. From here, the arm that's out comes to your shoulder. The other one comes out in front of you. Because when you turn, you want your hands to be here. Ready? And slide back. Hana. And step behind you, step forward, dual. You got it. Well, step back, set. And step forward now. Okay, and borrow. So I'm gonna bring everyone back, but we're gonna do this one more time. We're actually not even gonna do the turn, because that was, I think, the most confusing part for everyone. But we're just gonna go side to side. So we're gonna go this way first. Ready, Judy? And finish strong. You got this. Ready? And hana, set, go. Nice, and then set over your front leg. So everyone show me how we set our hands. Let me see it, Juliet. Show me. Over your front leg. Ready? Lucian, the other way. Lucian, other way. Yes. Ready? Step forward, dual. Nice. Set your hands, step back, set. And Will, we're still going this way, but block down. And step forward, punch now. And borrow. Ready? Now we're going to go this way. So set your hands down one. Nice, Juliet. That was strong. Ready? Set over your front leg. Ready? Dual. Over the front leg and down. Everyone go back. We're going to do that one more time. Go back to the knife hand low block. So stomach facing me. Brandon, switch those hands and feet. Juliet, show me. You got this. Ready? Set the hands over your front leg. Nice. And pull out. And step back middle or down. Sorry. And step forward and punch. And borrow. Juliet, way to finish strong. Great job.
Senior Instructor Tracy, how was your group, sir?
They were awesome. We went over, I think the theme is knife hand middle block for me for today.
That's really, really awesome. I think the part for me that I've been practicing is going forward with everyone. So they are looking really, really strong. Arbery's got awesome technique. I was really impressed with him. Great job, everyone. You guys worked really, really hard. Please, please, please take everything that you learned. And remember, Taekwondo is what you do inside and outside of the class. So practice on your own as much as you can. Make it as strong so it's really, really usable. One of the quotes, and I was actually watching something the other day, and it had this quote in it was, I fear the man who practices one kick 10,000 times, not 10,000 kicks once. So practice your techniques over and over because that's how they get strong. And that's how they get really, really useful. Class is over for today. So let's all turn and face the instructor, Tracy. Chair, yep. Thank you, Yep. I'm facing this way, chair, yep. And class is dismissed. Great job. I will see you all hopefully on Wednesday. And kamsahamnida.
Ma'am.
Yes, Holden, you are early, Mr. New.